We zijn in Little Chute, Amerika. Een klein dorpje in de staat Wisconsin. Op bezoek bij Brabantse emigranten die nooit vergaten waar ze vandaan kwamen. In dit gebied bleven ze generaties lang bij elkaar wonen. Ver van huis stichten zij hun eigen stukje Brabant. Ook hun nazaten blijken zich nog sterk verbonden te voelen met het land van hun voorouders en houden typisch Brabantse tradities in ere.
Remember you made your coat from when you came over to the States?
I didn't want to throw it out.
You kept a lot of memories for us, let's put it that way. It's hanging right above your original suitcases.
That's all we had.
Have you worn it in the States at all?
Oh, yeah, a long time.
You did?
Yeah, I couldn't afford another one.
Oh. I think it's made out of wool?
Yep, you can see that.
Does it still fit?
Any animals in there?
Let's give it a try. It still fits. Oh my gosh, that's cool, Mom. I think one of us may want to wear that. That's all back in style again.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think you want to wear this.
Bird, metals. Look like a bunch of hoodlums. History tells us that the Dutch settlers, when they came over here in 1848, a tradition they had was the stukje that the whole community participated in. Probably fit place for it all. I think that's it. The Van de Wetterings have a history with the stukje. My father won it in '66, and twice he's won it. And I won it in '94.
What up, George?
Looks good. One of the elder members of the church asked me to be the treasurer, take care of the books. Being in our family has always been involved in it and always held it high on our list of things to do. So now I'm the treasurer, and we hold all the artifacts and kind of the common place to bring everything, the history together, to keep it going.
Dear parents, we received your letter of October 20th of last year. In the meantime, there has been an increase in the family. On the 15th of September, a baby boy arrived. His name is Hermanus. That brings the total again up to 5, 3 girls and 2 boys. Herman Versteken was my great-grandfather, and Arnold is my great-great-grandfather, and I know that he had 2 wives, and that he had like a dozen kids from the first wife, and then he went back to the Netherlands to get a second wife and had 12 more kids. I was instilled by my grandmother and mother about the letters. I remember going with my grandmother and my mother to the cemetery. It was my grandmother that maintained it. She thought so much of her dad and great-grandfather, and then my mother took it over, and then now it's me. I just wonder about the olden days, about the farms and, all that they were involved in, what life was like then. I'm shocked at what they all went through when they came here. It was hard. It was very hard for them. We left Holland not because we disliked the country, but to give our children better opportunities. Here I will be able to put each one of them on a farm. something I never would have expected to do in Holland. But if it is God's will, we hope to see Holland once more and walk the streets of Erb and Balko and Uden and meet our old friends and have a happy family reunion. Give my best regards to all relatives and friends. Yours truly, Arnold Verstegen.
De verhalen die die emigranten terugstuurden naar huis waren rooskleuriger als die situatie daadwerkelijk was. Dat trok weer andere emigranten. En zo zijn er langzaam steeds meer emigranten, de eerste emigranten, gevolgd. En is er een heel Nederlandse kolonie ontstaan.
This is a family farm that's been in our name, Velkamp, since 1894, and it's been in our family ever since. I'm the 4th generation. I wasn't interested in heritage or genealogy until high school, when we had to have an English assignment to trace our ancestry. Back then, I thought Velkamp was German, just the way it was pronounced. The records show that we came over in June 27th, I think it was, of 1847.
So we got the 2 gardens.
Okay.
We grow pretty much all of our own.
Here's Pat's information.
My great-grandfather was from Uden area. Peter van Boxtel. He had another 10 or 12 children or something.
Seven more children.
Seven more children. Okay. His wife passed away, and so he went back to Uden, and he remarried, and then he had another, I believe, 7 children. All total, he had 22 children, my grandfather being one of them. So I know very little. I'm learning more through Wim and Willem. So little by little, I'm finding out more. And then this was in the newspaper of Little Chute man has 133 descendants. They printed that in the paper.
So there are a lot of Van Boxtels in this area.
Yes, there are. A lot.
This is a picture of my grandpa, George, and grandma, Frances. We're proud of each other as well. Dutch, yeah, she came from Uden, I came from Winterswijk, but we're still Dutch people. Just happy to be a nationality that is stable and nice people. It's something to be able to go back that far and just to trace roots. It means something. And it's a privilege that I hold, and you can tell. You know, it makes me emotional.
En mijn vader en moeder deden altijd, als ik ging naar mijn werk, dan deden ze altijd blijven. En ze doen dat tot ze mij niet meer zien. En ik dacht altijd, they hold me in high regard. But then when I was in the Netherlands, everybody did that. De eerste keer was ik 20 jaar oud en ik ging met mijn vader en moeder. Ik wist niet dat het zo plat zijn. Streetlights were a different color. Cars were smaller. They drove faster. That's what I can remember. Ja, ik heb erover gedacht om terug in Nederland te wonen. Het is, je moet alles weggeven. I know when I was in Holland and I could say, who are you? And I'd say, I'm Nelly Broeksteeg. Well, that felt good. Whereas here, I have to be Nelly Broeksteeg. That's not how you're supposed to say that. That's kind of like not who I am, but that's how I have to say it. And I suppose that applies to other people from the Netherlands too. People that can't call them by the way they're really supposed to be called. My father and mother, I think they felt Dutch. It's not something we talked about, but I think so. Ik doe het praten over school en wat zal we doen vandaag. En het is tijd om dit te oprapen of iets. Maar je praat niet over Nederland. It's who I am inside.
You feel Dutch?
Mm-hmm.
You feel more Dutch than American?
because it's who I am inside. Who you are inside is what counts.
Ik ben een Amerikaans citizen, ook Amerikaan, maar ik blijf altijd met Nederland in contact. Er is praktisch geen dag voorbij of ik heb Nederland gebeld. Natuurlijk, ik kan niet zeggen dat één land meer dan het andere is. Ja, ik hou van Nederland en ik hou van Amerika. Ik heb er nooit geen spijt van gehad dat ik hier naartoe gekomen ben.
Happy birthday, dear Marianne. Happy birthday to you. How old are you? Too old.
Every single generation that is born in the Van Lith family knows how to sing Lang zal ze leven, and their friends parents, and their friends' grandparents, everybody that knows the Van Lith family, and they come to a birthday party, they sing Lang zal ze leven.
Lang zal ze leven, lang zal ze leven, lang zal ze leven in the gloria, in the gloria, in the gloria. Yee-hee-hee, hooray! Yee-hee-hee, hooray!
I am very proud of my heritage, and everybody in my bar knows it. And if I were to say, I'm born in America, but I'm a Hollander.
Jerry Vanderloop to shoot, Tom Van der Wettering on deck. Jerry shot, Tom Van der Wettering.
The younger generation now is coming along with the scoot. We're trying to get them more involved in the scoot. This year we've seen an increase in the younger generation who have that interest in that ancestry and that history.
Dusty Evers to shoot, Luke Van der Wettering on deck. Luke Van der Wettering to shoot. George Vanderloop, followed by John Verhagen. George Vanderloop, good shot, George.
All right, the horseshoe continues.
Another generation, good man.
What a squat. 1,315 rounds.
Two shots away.
Yep. You're right.
Congratulations. Ain't that cool? I'm proud of you, son. You did good.
Everybody, thank you so much for keeping it safe. I hope you all get a chance to visit a little bit.
Thank you.